Good morning. This is Jackson Miller, and I am here with Meg Miller, my mom. Today we're going to talk about the scariest thing that ever happened to her. Hi, Mom. How are you?
Hey, buddy. I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming to do this interview today.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
So, do you like scary things?
No, I don't really like feeling scared.
Well, can you tell us about a time when you were very scared?
Sure. One of the times when I was most scared was actually right when you were born.
How old were you when I was born, and what city was I born in?
I was 24 years old when you were born, and we lived here in Dallas. You were born at the Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas.
Why was it so scary for you?
It was really scary because you were born 6 weeks early, and we didn't know if you were going to be really sick and if your lungs were going to be developed enough. We didn't know if you were going to be really teeny tiny, so we were just very, very worried for you, and that was why it was scary.
Oh, that does sound scary. What happened after I was born?
Right after you were born, a bunch of doctors and nurses took you to a special section of the hospital. It's the intensive care unit for infants. It's called the NICU.
Wow, how did they take care of me in the NICU?
They put a special feeding tube. It went into your nose and down into your tummy, and that's how they fed you. And they put an IV in your arm, and medicine went straight from there into your blood. And you got to wear some special super cool sunglasses to protect your eyes from the light.
Wow, I got to wear cool sunglasses right when I was born. I must have looked awesome.
You did. You looked extremely cool. And actually, I have a picture of exactly what you looked like right then. Jackson, here's a picture of you just a day after you were born. So here you are in the NICU with all your tubes hooked up to you and your special sunglasses on.
Who took care of me while I was in the hospital?
Well, Mommy and Daddy came to see you every day, and actually you had to have a bottle or be fed every 3 hours. So usually one of us was there every 3 hours. And then there was also a big group of nurses who took care of you all day and all night while you were in the hospital.
How long until I was able to come home?
You had to stay in the hospital for about 3.5 weeks to about a month, so almost a whole month until you could come home.
Why was that so scary for
It was really scary because you were our first baby, and we had pictured being able to bring you home, straight home from the hospital, and it turned out that you had to stay in the hospital and you were very sick for quite a long time. So that was very scary. We didn't know what was going to happen.
you? What did you learn from that experience?
Well, we learned that in scary times you need to be brave and strong anyway and just get through it, and that being brave means you can be scared but have to do it anyway.
Were you ever scared like that again?
Yes, when your brother Cody had a brain tumor and had to have surgery to have that removed, that was kind of a similar experience, and I was scared in the same way that time.
Well, it sounds like me and my brother scared you a lot.
Yes, you boys are an adventure every day.
Okay, Mom. Thanks for telling us your story and for being with us today.
You are very welcome, bud.
This is Jackson Miller. Back to you in the studio.